What's good YouTube? It's your boy Tank Be Chopping and I'm back with another video. So today's video, guys, we're actually going to be doing a comparison video. We're going to be comparing the Stylecraft Rebel and the Babyliss Lo-ProFX. Let's get it. Alright guys, so I just want to put this out there before we actually get into this video. Both of these clippers have technically not dropped yet. The Stylecraft Rebel drops later on this month, so today's the 1st. Yeah, today's December 1st, so I know it comes out this month. I'm not exactly sure when they start shipping out the pre-orders, but technically it hasn't been released just yet. And I know the Lo-ProFX, this is not set to release until February. So like I was saying, guys, technically both of these clippers have not been released yet, but I just want to do this video because I've had a lot of people ask me on my YouTube and on my Instagram if I could do a comparison video. Plus, I've been putting both of these clippers to use. They're basically my go-to clippers right now, and I just want to put this out there now because I feel that I can give y'all an honest review and my honest opinion about these clippers. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off talking about the Stylecraft Rebel. This is supposed to be like a high torque motor, and basically what it's built for is just like debulking hair super quick, one pass. It does give 7,200 strokes per minute, so that's obviously a good number. That's something good that you want on a clipper. It does come with 3 hours of runtime. Once it's fully charged all the way, it takes about an hour and a half to charge properly, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I do remember when I got it, I put it to charge, and I want to say it took about an hour, hour and a half, but you get a 3-hour runtime, so that's really good. The blade on this clipper is the Stylecraft Fusion blade, and that's honestly my favorite blade from Stylecraft and Gamma, the Fusion blade. I just really like it a lot. I like the shape of it. I like the way it works, man. It just works really good for me. In the box, it does come with the stretch bracket, so if you don't like the clicks and you want the clipper to extend a little more, it does come with the stretch bracket that you can actually, you have to disassemble the lever and take it off, but you can put a stretch bracket on there. That way the lever opens up, the blade opens up to a full number 1. The housing on this clipper is plastic. I don't know if y'all can see it in the video, but it's plastic housing. Y'all know Stylecraft, the OG colors is the blue, the pink, and the matte black, and they stay pretty true to that with this clipper. You do get those other options, you get those other lids that come with this clipper. So it's not really a heavy clipper because it's plastic housing. That's not a bad thing or a good thing. I think that just comes down to preference and if you like heavier clippers or lighter clippers. Also guys, you know how Stylecraft and Gamma does it. They do provide a charging dock. So it does come with a charging dock. I think that's pretty cool that they always give you that option to have a charging dock. That way you can just set your clipper on your station wherever, just put it to charge whenever you need to charge it. And then this clipper does come with the Stylecraft dubs. Those are honestly some good guards. They're really sturdy. I feel like they're just high quality guards, and I think that's really cool that they put that in the box with this clipper. Alright, so that's just the basic specifications of this clipper. We are going to move on and start talking about the Babyliss Lo-ProFX. And I'm saying Babyliss, but you might hear me say Babyliss sometimes. I just switch with the pronunciation sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and talk about the Babyliss Lo-ProFX. So the Babyliss Lo-ProFX also comes with a high torque brushless motor. Well, this one's a brushless motor. I'm not 100% sure if this one's a brushless motor. But nonetheless, the Babyliss Lo-Pro comes with a brushless high torque motor. And obviously, like I said earlier, guys, these companies are coming out with these high torque motors because they're just really good for debulking, cutting through a lot of bulk in hair, just basically making it easier for you to cut hair. And I think that's a good idea from any clipper company to make sure that their motors are really, really powerful and high torque. So it does come with a 2-hour runtime. That's pretty standard with a lot of the cordless clippers. A lot of them are 2 hours runtime on a fully charged battery. So that's not bad. That's just pretty normal, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. I think you can get a lot done in 2 hours. So that's not necessarily a con or a pro, but I'm just letting y'all know you got 2 hours with this machine right here. The blade on this clipper is a wedge blade, so it kind of looks like a fade blade, but it's a little different than their normal fade blade. So this blade, I believe, I don't know the exact name of the clipper that I've seen this blade on before, but I do know that I had it and I like the blade on it. I like the blade so much that I actually bought that blade and put it on my metal FX and my gold FX and my silver FX. I actually had this wedge blade on those clippers because I like that blade a lot. And the same thing with the blade on this clipper, guys. I really like this blade a lot, and I think it works good with this clipper. So this clipper does come with metal housing. Basically, it just means the case is metal, and so it does make this clipper a little heavier. It's not as light as the Stylecraft Rebel. That's not really a pro or a con. That's just based on your preference and if you like heavier clippers or lighter clippers. You do also get a set of the Babyliss guards, not the premium guards that y'all seen me use, but you do get a set of the normal Babyliss guards that comes with the other clippers. So if you have like a gold FX or a rose gold FX or whatever, you know the guards I'm talking about, you know, it comes with those guards. So that's good also that the clippers come with guards, and I always think that's a plus when any clipper comes with guards, because if you're buying the clipper, I don't feel that you may not want to pay extra to go buy some guards. I just feel that most clippers should come equipped with some guards. That way you can get straight to work, just straight out the box. Alright, so like I said, guys, that was basically just the specifications of these two clippers. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what I think about these clippers so far. I have been using them for about 3-4 weeks or so, so I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about them as of right now, guys. And I'm saying right now because y'all know how clippers do. Sometimes you get them, they work really well, and then they start like just not working as well or as consistent. So as of right now, I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about these clippers. All right, so both of these clippers seem very powerful. Like I said, they both are high torque motors. They work really well when it comes to cutting down bulk. Any type of hair texture, they just mow through. They just cut extremely well. And you know, obviously that's a good thing about clippers. You know, you want to make sure that you have a clipper that's really powerful and that can cut through any texture and any length of hair with just one pass. And me personally, neither one of these clippers has messed up when it comes to debulking hair. And when I say mess up, I mean like they haven't bogged down, they don't struggle, they cut really good, and I just feel like it's effortless when you have to pass that clipper through long hair or through, like I said, just different texture hair. They work really well on. So they do come with different blades. This one, the Stylecraft Rebel, comes with the fusion blade, and the Babyliss Lo-ProFX comes with a wedge blade. So they are slightly different blades, but they're both really good blades. This is my favorite blade from Stylecraft and Gamma, and this, I might have to say this is my favorite blade from Babyliss. Now, I've had a bunch of different blades, and this one works really well, and I like it a lot. So with these two blades on these clippers, I feel that, in my opinion, these are the best blades that they have on these clippers. So if you put the best blade on some really powerful clippers, the clipper is going, you know, it's just a good combination for a good machine. They both work really well for all around cutting, but I just feel when it comes to detailing, these two blades right here, they're really good for that. This one's really good for detailing, and so is this one. And that's just, like I said, my opinion about these two blades. So as y'all heard me say earlier, the Stylecraft Rebel comes with plastic housing, and the Lo-ProFX comes with metal housing. So with that being said, there is a weight difference. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of the housing or the actual motor that's in the clipper, but these clippers are slightly lighter than these. These are a little heavier, and I don't think that makes one clipper better than the other. I think that just boils down to preference. Like if you like a heavier clipper, you may like this one a little better, and if you like a lighter clipper, you may like this one a little better. And the thing about both of these clippers, guys, is, I don't know if y'all can see it, but if you look at the back side of the clipper, they both come with these grooves that your fingers, let me see if y'all can see that right there, but they both come with these grooves that your fingers just, you know, it just sits in your hand really nice. They both have a thumb indentation, so this one has a thumb indentation right here, and this one has a bigger thumb indentation. You know, you can place it anywhere on the clipper, and it just, once you put these clippers in your hands, guys, they just feel really comfortable in your hands, and I really like that a lot about both of these clippers. So the runtime on both of these clippers are pretty solid. You know, the Babyliss Lo-ProFX has 2 hours runtime, and the Stylecraft Rebel has 3. Now, I know you're thinking like, oh, that means the Stylecraft Rebel is better because it has a longer runtime, and that means the Babyliss Lo-Pro isn't as good. Well, that's not necessarily true, and the reason why I say this is because even though it says 2 hours of runtime and 3 hours of runtime, you gotta think that's like continuous runtime. And when you're in the shop cutting, you're not leaving these clippers on continuously for 2 hours or continuously for 3 hours. You know, you're turning them on, you're cutting the hair, you're turning them off, getting the trimmer out, you know, balding out the client, getting the shaver, then you're going back to these or going back to these or whatever. So even though these are 3 and these are 2, they do last you longer than that. So I've gotten through a good amount of my day with just one charge on both of these clippers. So even though this one technically has an hour hour longer runtime. They still last pretty long. I would say it's pretty close to the amount of runtime that they do last. I haven't ran these both to the ground or checked myself to see exactly how long they run, but just based on what the specifications say on the boxes, this one's a 3-hour runtime, this one's a 2-hour runtime. And then remember guys, the Stylecraft Rebel does come with a charging dock, so that's good because if you don't like for your clippers to uncharge, you can easily just put the charging dock on your station, and when you're not using this, when you're using the trimmer or the shaver, you can just put this on the charging dock. However, this does not come with a charging dock, but I did hear Dennis from Babyliss say that they will be coming out with a charging dock for this clipper. Now I'm not sure if it releases when the clipper releases, but there will be a charging dock that's optional. And you know, I think that's pretty cool because you know, not everyone wants a charging dock on their station. Not everyone likes that. So why would they want to put something in the packaging if people aren't going to use it? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a smart move on them to sell it separately. That way not everyone has to get the charging dock. Now I'm not saying that it's not smart for Stylecraft or Gamma to put a charging dock in theirs, because they put it in most of their tools. I don't want to say all, but like in 90% of the tools, it comes with a charging dock, and I think that's what they're known for. So that's fine. You know what I'm saying? When people buy this, when people buy a Stylecraft or Gamma product, they know that it's gonna come with a stand, and when people buy a Babyliss product, they don't necessarily think like, oh, it's gonna have a stand, and that's perfectly fine. Like you know that going in buying these clippers, so I don't think that's a big deal. Both clippers do come with a set of guards. Like I said, these come with the Stylecraft dubs, and these just come with the regular Babyliss guards. Now personally, out of those two guards, I would say the Stylecraft dubs are the better of the two guards. However, I say however because Babyliss just dropped their premium guards, and I really like their premium guards like a lot. Like I think right now those are probably my favorite guards, but those premium guards don't come with this clipper. So the guards that do come with this clipper, they're good, they get the job done, but I just don't feel that they're as good as the dubs or as the premium guards. And that's just me being honest with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to be 100 with y'all and trying to let y'all know what I think honestly about these clippers and everything they come with. So I've had people ask me this, right? Like, which one do you really rock with the most? Which one's your go-to? Would you pick one over the other? And honestly guys, it's hard for me to say that. It's hard for me to pick one because I have both of them, so like honestly I don't need to pick, right? But if I absolutely have to, I honestly think that I would go with the Babyliss Lo-ProFX, and the reason for me saying that is because I like the weight of this clipper and I just like the balance of it. Now I'm not saying this is a bad clipper or it doesn't have a good amount of balance, but I just really like this one a lot. And another reason why I like this one more is, like, check this out. Y'all hear that? It's a little quieter than this one. Check this one out. So it's not a big difference. It's not something that makes me want to not use this clipper, but this one is quieter. So a quieter clipper, you know, it's slightly heavier. And I've told y'all before in my videos, I like a heavier clipper. Like I really like the Stylecraft Mythic because it was heavy, right? So I like a heavier clipper. Now this one is really good if you like lighter clippers. So if you like the Magic clips, you know, clippers like that, I'm sure you'll love this clipper. And if you're more of a Wall Senior person, I feel that you'll like this one more. So basically I just think it boils down to preference and which ones y'all like. But me personally, I find myself using these a little more just because I like the way they feel in my hand, and I also like the weight of them a little better. And once again guys, I'm not saying this one is blowing this one out of the water or this one sucks, because they're both really good clippers. I like this clipper. I use it every day just like I use this one, but if I had to just choose one, I mean, if I had to absolutely just choose one, it'd probably be these, but these are not. These are like right behind it, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't have these at all, then these would probably be my go-to clippers. But that's just me letting y'all know about these clippers, guys, what I think about these clippers and my opinion of them. I do not have a discount code for these. Oh, that's one thing I didn't even talk about. I believe these are selling for $179.99, and I believe these are going for like $169.99. So these are a little cheaper than these, but $10 ain't a big deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's about a $10 difference. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's about a $10 difference. But nonetheless, guys, they're both really good clippers, and I just think it boils down to preference, you know? So that's just basically me letting y'all know what I think about these two clippers, guys. If you can get both of them, get both of them when they drop, and then you make your own decision. I just figured that I'd put this video out there for y'all so y'all can have a little more insight on these two clippers. But like I said, guys, I don't have a discount code for these, but when they drop, I'm sure y'all can go to the Babyliss Pro website and cop them. And these, they're on pre-order right now still, I believe. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure when these drop, But I do have a discount code for these, so you can go over to the Stylecraft website. You can use my code TANK10, save yourself a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying, and you can get these. And once again, guys, these are a really good clipper, and I like using them. Me personally, I just like using these a little bit more. But that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope y'all like this video. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. I got some more content coming, guys. I do want to put out a video with the Babyliss premium guards versus the Stylecraft or the Gamma Dub guards. So that should be coming soon. So y'all make sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed. Also, I will be putting together like my favorite clipper that came out this year and my favorite trimmer that came out this year. So that's coming soon also, guys, so y'all stay tuned. But once again, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. But that's basically it, guys. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, let's go.